משפחתו של דוקטור דוד לוקינס הצטרפה לבית הכנסת צמח צדק באזור ברונזוויל בברוקלין בסביבות 1910.
Our shul, Tzemach Tzedek, was a beautiful shul. It was a big shul. I don't remember it. I was a little boy when it was torn down. But the neighborhood changed, and there were no Jews left there. And the government came and paid a princely sum, I believe it was $400,000 for the property in the shul, and the housing development went up there. And there was a big machlekes what to do with that money, because no one, of course, lived in the neighborhood anymore. And there were people, both Al Yudin and my father, Al Yudin, Oliver Shalom, who lived in Crown Heights, and my father both wanted to give the money to Lubavitch. Others wanted to give the money to other yeshivas, to a hospital in Eretz Yisrael, to Israel. There was a major machlekes. And finally they agreed that a committee would go to the Lubavitch Rebbe. It's 1955, he's been Rebbe 4 years, mind you. And they would ask his guidance on what to do with the money. Now I am positive that in 1955, $400,000 would have been an unbelievable gift to Lubavitch. Think what the Rebbe could have done with that kind of money. And the Rebbe knew that my father and Al Yudin were both pushing for the Lubavitch to get the entire money, because my father had written to the Rebbe about it, and Al Yudin had told the Rebbe about it. And they came in, and the Rebbe said, I've heard the story from Al Yudin, and his wife's still alive. You want to videotape her and interview her, because she tells the story better than I will, because she was there when her husband came home, and he was in a state of shock. And the Rebbe said, I don't want you to give that money away. I want you to put that money in the bank. I want you to invest it carefully and well. And I want you to give the interest of that money every year to help chinuch, Jewish education. And don't give it to the hospital, he said. Don't give it outright to anyone. Give it in little pieces for chinuch, just the interest. And for many years we did that. And I'm still treasurer of the shul. We've gone well into principal now. But we still give out a little money every year. And I think that's a tremendous legacy. Over $4 million have been given out. And I think that's tremendous. Just the Mesiras Nefesh of the Lubavitcher Rebbe, he was struggling to raise every penny. I know from conversations with my father, and when Al Yudin, we lived at that time in Oregon. It was a long-distance phone call. And Al Yudin called my father and told him the story. My father put down the phone. I remember I was 9 years old, I'll never forget this. And my father said, his father-in-law would be so proud of him. And for my father, that was the highest praise you could possibly say. Years later, I repeated that to the Rebbe, many years later. I told the Rebbe that my father had said that at the time. And the Rebbe remembered the whole conversation, because I told him I was still giving out money. And the Rebbe said to me, it was a good investment, wasn't it? And it was.